Hold on a second. Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to some more Wonderful 101. So we stopped at a pretty decent point, right at Operation 008C last time we played. I've been both really looking forward to continuing this and also dreading it a little bit. I'll be honest, things have not gone as amazingly as I would have liked for this playthrough. It's not a really big deal, but, well, not a lot of people have showed up for this, so, I mean, I don't know, I felt like there was a lot of hype for it, and a lot of people were checking it out originally, and then over time, as I've been streaming it, I just haven't seen many people drop in to, like, check out the streams, and I genuinely love this game a lot. It hurts when I do, like, a stream of it, and I only get, like, 5 people to drop by and, like, check it out, so, yeah, naturally, I want to see more people watch me play it. It's not a big deal, but I genuinely like this game a ton. It sucks seeing low numbers for this game. Oh, here we go. This will be good. I've practiced this a little bit, but this is like a real... I still don't know the cutscenes very well. This is a great game, and this boss fight's pretty fun. Hey, Mario Fan 04, welcome to stream. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Game, the pretty good part. We're playing this, and this game is a real treat. I hope you enjoy watching it. This game is awesome. So I'm going to try not to talk over the voice acting too much. Hold on a second, I'm going to send something over Discord while this is going. Roger. Get a little bit of time anyway. Turn to ship. Or, actually, looks like we might be starting, or no, we got a little bit more before it's ready. Just a second. Also, just for the record, if you want to play this, like, I'm actually fairly far in the game, so this is, like, really spoiler stuff, but in general, like, yeah. This is, like, near end game, not quite. I think we're actually, like, there's a bunch of missions in this. This is the best way I can just describe this right away, and there's 9 of these operation things in total, and I'm on the 8th one, so I am actually really close to being done, not completely. It's not like short stuff for anybody who's like interested and has like concerns about length. The operations have like 3 missions each, so they're pretty lengthy, but yeah, we're pretty far in the game already, actually. It is super enjoyable, though. When this game came out back in the Wii U day, and it was like the Wii U stuff, like, this is pretty good. Hold on, I need to get my chat back open. I had to actually, like, pull things down so I could, like, get to Discord and send out a message about this really quick. Fucking YouTube links in Discord are still broken, too, and I haven't had a good chance to, like, reopen Chrome again so I could see everything fine. Give me just a moment. Actually, let's just pause it. That way it'll give me a moment. There we go. Am I doing? Things have been alright, not great. I've been feeling... Well, I've been a little bit down. I mean, I think I talked about this yesterday. I've always been a bit of a depressive person, unfortunately. I didn't finish talking about it. I kind of got sidetracked on it. But yeah, I've been not feeling the best, unfortunately. My depression has kind of been weighing down on me a little hard lately. It's not been easy to cope with, to put it lightly. Actually, like, I just talked to a friend over Discord, like, a little bit ago before I started stream, and I actually have, like, some plans after I get done with the stream, so, like, this friend was talking about something important. Oh, I think we got some more cutscene. It was regarding a certain game, though. Let me let the voice acting keep going. I generally... Okay, never mind, it's done. I thought that was a little longer than that actually ended up being. But yeah, I hate interrupting voice acting unless it's a necessity. I genuinely... They, like, really respect voice acting unless it's usually shit, so I try not to interrupt it in games. That's good to hear. But yeah, my friend was talking to me. It's a close friend that I've known for years. He wanted me to go on VR chat with him because he was trying to help me meet some people, so I've been wanting to do that for a little while, and I haven't had, like, a lot of free time to dedicate to it. I've been, like, busy between my normal life as well as, like, my online time. Like, I've been dedicating a lot of time to trying to get my apartment looking better, just handling shit I need to, that, streaming, all this stuff, like, it just all stacks up really quickly, Sam, and this fucking virus sure as hell hasn't made things any easier on me, to put it lightly, so, yeah. I've not had the most time to do fun stuff lately. I think I want to do this. I don't have enough friends outside of, like, online that I talk to. I don't really talk to anybody in my social life anymore. It's awkward. I've broken off more friendships than I wish to unintentionally just because I don't talk to people enough. And I hate that. I want to go hopefully meet some new people through VR chat, and maybe, just maybe, I would like to try and find somebody to, like, hopefully start a relationship with. I mean, it's not necessarily going to be the only thing I'm trying to do or necessarily going to work out, but, like, I do want to get into a relationship eventually. Like, he told me something surprising, and that's, like, he's met, like, a lot of people over VR chat, and, like, surprisingly a lot of people are, like, from the same exact area where I'm at, which is, like, Texas, so there's actually possibility that I could meet somebody over there and potentially meet somebody kind of cool. Maybe work on that exact area I was just talking about. Let me see, hold on a second, I can try to catch up on what I was missing out on the chat messages. Just trying to get rid of this fucking scorpion in me. Let's see. Been playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I think Grand Prix is hard. Yeah, I haven't played it in a while. I probably should touch basis on playing Mario Kart again. I just haven't played it much. I mostly play for multiplayer, and not a lot of people seem to be too interested in playing the multiplayer lately. Whoops, the wrong thing entirely. This enemy in this part fucking sucks. It is legit the slowest enemy to fight in the whole game, and it fucking slows your pacing down. Namely because it forces you to use the worst fucking power-up. The fucking hammer I'm using is slow as shit and extremely unwieldy, so I keep fucking hitting this thing in the back until I make a weak point on it. It's not very fun to pull off. By the way, I guess I should give a little bit of, like, info on this for anybody new watching who's never really seen this. This is a superhero game by Platinum, and it's like you're morphing to form shit. You can see I'm, like, drawing, like, shapes on my screen there with my right stick, and that's how you, like, form stuff. You have, like, a certain amount of things that you're able to form. You get, like, new powers every chapter, and it's really creative, really fun. The story is really good, and the writing is fucking incredible, and I genuinely like this game a lot, honestly. This game is probably one of my favorites from the Wii U, and I'm glad it finally got ported to Switch and, like, some other systems too. It's a real treat to play. It's frustrating, unfortunately, at some points, because if you've ever played Platinum stuff, Platinum Games does not fucking hold back on fucking anything. And this game is no exception to that. They know how to make a fucking hard game. This fucking turtle, this is what I was talking about. It may look frustrating right now. Believe me when I say this turtle is literally one of the only enemies in the whole game, though, that forces you to fight like this. None of the others quite slow you down in the same way and make you fucking take your time attacking them. This turtle is absolutely a fucking pace breaker, though. And it fucking is infuriating to fight because of it. Die already? Or at least give me a fucking opening that I can hit. I'm trying to remember how many in total. There's a lot. I think there's like 11 or something, like, main transformations in this game. They're all unique, and also, like, there's some unlockable ones that are really good, honestly. I think those are, like, ones you have to search for, unfortunately. There's a lot of power-ups you can use. Is it difficult? I mean, the system's not the easiest in the world, but it's not that hard. The biggest problem comes with, like, drawing the shapes out, because there are certain times where I played and the game would not fucking register the right shape at all for some reason, so that caused quite a bit of headache when that happened. Like, that's a particular problem I'm willing to admit should be fucking fixed in this, and I don't know why the devs haven't tried to work on that a little bit. Particularly funny enough, like, the one thing I'm using the most right now to get rid of these fucking turtles, the hammer, is one of the ones that has the most registration problems in the whole fucking game, so It's not very easy to get the shape for it right and actually use it. It's a pain in the ass. It's easily the worst power in the game. It doesn't really help out too much. There's quite a few of these that have a few issues like that. Not only that, but like, I'll show you guys when I get a chance. In fact, I think there's an enemy that it requires it, but there's a little time bomb power you have as well that you unlock like somewhat late in the game, and it ironically, for some reason, well, they don't know, ironically, it uses the same fucking exact shape as the Abyss does, so while you're trying to form this fucking time bomb, you have to draw it like very carefully, otherwise the registration doesn't form correctly because it has the same circle and like the shape is generally samey enough the system can like confuse it for the fucking fist. A little annoying that they didn't like think of this when they were designing the system, but whatever. It's definitely not as easy to get into as some of Platinum's other stuff. Like, a lot of their games aren't that complicated in how the mechanics work. Like Bayonetta, you can learn how to use Witch Time really quickly and learn how to, like, get into the action. It's your average action game, just a little bit of, like, practice, and not as easy as, like, some other action titles. That's pretty simple. I've heard a lot of good things about Astral Chain, actually. I personally do have the game. I could not snap to the controls in Astral Chain. I tried multiple times to get used to it, and I never picked up on it. I just got frustrated and kind of put it down after I wasn't doing any good. I was getting, like, worst ranking in most of the missions, so I just kind of stopped. Okay, more cutscene.
You force my hand with your persistence, and it's always the innocent who suffer. Isn't that right, Luca?
By the way, I did say this is late game. This isn't like the main villain or the final boss. Like, this is like one of the villains, like one of their organization, but this guy is just another lackey. God, this kid fucking betrays everybody. I know he feels bad, but still, it's a little bit harsh to fucking try and destroy everything over your parents.
What's this all about, Luca?
The grand picture still eludes you, does it?
I've got to say, like, since this is so late, we'll actually have to wait a second until this is done. I want to talk, but I don't want to interrupt it too much. It was about the story, though.
Dude, shut up and listen.
My mom was a scientist.
I don't remember this too well. This ought to be interesting since it's been a while since I played this too.
That was supposed to protect the planet. And then one day there was an accident, and she died. They killed my mom.
Your mother died? Working for the Sentinels?
Is that boy who I think he is?
It's sad, but I really doubt they killed his mom off. I think someone else must have killed his mom, and then I feel like the aliens probably fucking got him to believe this.
Scientist who sacrificed her life creating the hyperplasma shield. Professor Margarita.
Now I get it. That's how he got that pendant. Explains how the boy
I forgot this part completely somehow. That makes a lot more sense, actually.
My mom. Revenge on everyone who took her away from me.
Luca!
And there you have it. You are the objects of his vengeance. Deliciously ironic, don't you think? I don't suppose you'll lay down your lives for a good cause.
Not likely. The only thing we'll be laying down is the law.
We're not going anywhere without Luca!
This guy has the most stereotypical, like, evil villain laugh from a fucking Saturday cartoon imaginable.
Team! Unite up!
I think that part, like, partly adds to the charm of this game. I've got to say, though, like, in general, like, okay, there's the bomb thing I was talking about. It's really similar to, like, the fist shape, so it's easy to fuck it up. That's part of, like, the registration problem with, like, the drawing that I mentioned, which is really annoying that they didn't think about that when they were implementing it, but whatever. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, the story is really, really good, and if you're interested in it, either play it yourself. Some or like check out some of the earlier parts in this a little bit too. Like, it's well worth it. This story is super good. It's fleshed out through like the whole time that it keeps going, and there's a lot of humor in it too, and it really shows in it. We're late in the game, and now the story's like starting to take itself a little more seriously, so now the humor's taking a little bit of a backseat towards the actual fucking storytelling. It's genuinely one of my favorite games I've played in a while, though. Like, this isn't all-time favorite, but in like the last 10 years, I could say this might be one of the better games I've played easily. It's just really, really fun to play, and the story's good, writing's good. I love everything about this game because it feels like a lot of love went into this game. You can kind of tell when that's the case. I wish I could say the same about Astral Chain. I really wanted to click with that too. Like, I love Platinum's games, even though I got into them late. This was actually like the first Platinum title I actually properly played, and well, I'll be honest, this is a great game, and I'm glad I started with it, even though it was a little bit rough. But Astral Chain, yeah, it didn't click with it for multiple reasons. It's slow controlling, and it doesn't feel quite the same as like a lot of Platinum's other stuff, and I think that's partially what threw me off about it. It's difficult, that it's very difficult from the normal Platinum hard that I'm used to. Like, it's difficult for other reasons, and that kind of surprised me, I think. Unfortunate too, because I feel like I would have clicked with it really well. Maybe I'll play it again and try it in my spare time eventually. I think I mostly played during launch, so I never really gave it another chance for a while, because I wanted to make sure I gave myself time before I jumped back in, and then ended up potentially just feeling the same way I originally did about it. I don't know. I liked what I played of it a lot. The problem I had with Astral Chain is, like, particularly that, I don't know, maybe, I think it was the combat I didn't understand a lot, and also the dodging felt slow. I need to play more of their stuff in general. I did mention I got into it kind of late. I like Platinum. I played a few of their other games. Like, I played Beautiful Joe before they were, like, actually Platinum. I didn't play it, like, while they were still Clover Studios, but yeah, I played that. I didn't mind it. I found it alright. I didn't really get into it as much as I wanted to, but I liked Beautiful Joe somewhat. I know that's the inspiration behind this, actually, so I do have some respect for it regardless. And I found it to be pretty alright. I think I played the DS games and like those quite a bit, so there's that at least. Platinum's got a good repertoire of games. I like their stuff. I wish that I could get into more of their games. I missed out on a lot of stuff they did too that I wanted to check out. Like, I found out some time ago, like, a lot of Platinum's Steam stuff got delisted for some reason. Like, Transformers something, I can't remember the name, but it was like Transformers Devastation or something, alongside a bunch of their licensed games got all taken down from Steam, and I was really sad about that. Like, I think most of their original stuff is still up, but it is lame seeing great games get removed from Steam. And like, trying to buy a new copy of stuff, I've checked, they're pricey and they're not easy to locate, so yeah, a little annoying. Kind of unfortunate it's not very easy to get like a copy of the game I want. I'd like to check out more of their stuff though. Great game studio, honestly. Oh man. I'm curious, like, you guys typically enjoy talking about games, and I enjoy talking to you guys about certain stuff. What are some action games you guys, like, remember really well? This is a Platinum thing and it's action-based. I figured maybe you guys would be able to bring up some good ones that'd be worth talking about. Also, shit, I thought I killed them all, and I have, like, one left. Give me a second to remove this thing as fast as I can. This game is great. It is weird, though, I'll give it that. This system is cool. I like how it works out. Kind of reminds me of Pikmin a little bit. Not by, like, a lot. I've played Pikmin and I like it a whole lot. For anybody who's, like, wondering about that, actually, and the reason I haven't ever streamed a Pikmin title, despite me liking it and having it in my avatar, I prefer to, like, mostly play stuff that's, like, more popular, because I want to, like, I've enjoyed streaming stuff that I really like, obviously, but and stuff is certain, like, fill certain niches. Like, I'd prefer to have it be a little bit more, well, maybe not more popular, but, like, more people to be able to watch it. Like, I want to be able to show people why I like games a lot, so it's not the same, like, streaming it and then having nobody come by and watch it. It actually feels kind of sad that it's, like, nobody watching one of my favorite games, so naturally applied this to, like, some of the games I actually really like that I want to stream, like Pikmin, for example. Been waiting for a good opportunity to play it. Okay, there we go, more voice acting.
Wait, Pink.
About to get to the actual boss fight, because all this so far has just been filler before the actual fight begins. Also, this boss fight is one of the weird ones, so I'm gonna pre-furnish this for right now. Like, hey, this is an odd boss fight, but like, this isn't what the game's normal boss fights are like. This is like very different. The normal boss fights have you using the same combat that I've been using, but this thing is particularly different. It's a certain reference to another game, which you guys will probably be able to connect the dots pretty quickly. Also, I like the names in here. There's a lot of, like, creative ones. The aliens are really well thought out. There's a lot of species and their names are interesting.
Your power is beyond reproach. Wonderful.
I can't wait to see if they eventually make a sequel to this game.
You gave birth to the Greater Galactic Coalition. But that is precisely why you must be wiped from the history of the universe.
You know, they brought... This is like a thing about the story of this game. They bring up this Greater Galactic Coalition thing, and they talk about it a little bit, but they don't really go too in-depth on it. I hope that they make a sequel to actually give us plenty of backstory and explain all these unexplained plot lines, and like we get to really learn about this universe. Oh, here we go. I think we're about to start in just a second or two. What the fuck is... I feel like that's a reference to something, but I genuinely can't tell if this is like actually referencing something from like a show or a movie. Like that pose he's making. Also, that big logo there, that's Platinum's logo. They have been showing a lot in this game. I mean, I guess they want to show how proud they are of their games and how proud they are of their company. Like, I forgot how cool this looks, the fucking robot thing there. Bam! Fucking right in the face. It's still like how out of all the things, they take a giant robot and instead of like, what they're doing, they use it for fucking punching shit, instead of fucking, like using like a bunch of weapons. Is it close? I mean, this isn't the final boss fight. This is like the next, like this is technically next to last, I think, because this operation is Operation 008. This is like 08C, I think, and they're all labeled like OA1, OAB, OAC, for example, and the next one's like Operation 9. That's like the last operation in the game with like 3 missions, so we're kind of close to the final boss, but not like super close. And actually, for the final boss fight, I'm planning to do like a stream where I only fight the final boss, because I've played this game like 2 times in full before, and the final boss fight is hard as fuck, and I still kind of suck at it, so I'd rather dedicate a whole stream to it rather than try to rush it and end up getting my ass kicked over and over again. It's a really good final boss fight, though. It's just fucking hard as fuck, though.
You did not make it. Who did?
The seats, they're quite comfortable.
It is almost like a melting into a mother's warm embrace.
What kind of seats are they sitting on that are that can describe like that? Holy shit. That must be some comfy seats.
Where did that come from? We have no data on such an Earth weapon.
Energy output on the mystery robot is rising. It's off the charts.
Wonderful 100. Belay your attack. Activate Platinum Robo.
Just came out of fucking nowhere. Platinum robot. I like how he just is the. You can hear the fact that we're hearing this voice, like how he's like uncertain what to call it. They just labels it Platinum Robo out of like nowhere.
Not just a robot. It is a robot for a fighting man. It is the robot of my dreams. Oh, to control such power is to control the.
He's fucking geeking out, really. I will say, that would be kind of cool, even if that'd probably be confusing, but yeah, I can imagine controlling a giant robot would be really fun. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it because you'd fucking possibly destroy a bunch of stuff. It wouldn't be good to fucking break shit because of carelessness.
Platinum Robo, unite up!
Reminds me a little bit of like that Mega XLR TV show I used to watch on Toonami, like that show was good. So yeah, this is a direct reference to Punch-Out. It's literally the exact same fucking combat. The whole boss fight is in the style of Punch-Out. There's actually another fight that's like exactly like this, but it's not quite the same. Like it's got a little bit less mechanics, and it's not as difficult as this one is, but it's still pretty good. I struggle with that one a little more than I do this one, even though I think this one might be slightly harder, because I tried to punish this fucker in, like, practice with, like, the specialty attacks, and I always end up missing the timing. I don't really know why. Biggest problem I've got with this fight is you don't get a lot of opportunities to damage him. You have to sit around and wait until he, like, opens himself up to actually hurt him. You can't just fucking brute force it or he'll fucking beat the shit out of you. Also, this may not be a first try win either. I've practiced this several times and I kept dying from like tiny fuck ups where I got my health too low because I wasn't perfect at my dodging. This fight is a little unforgiving.
So, it has come to this, you crying baby cockroaches?
That's a weird insult. Why cockroaches? I've never even. Why would. I've never heard of a cockroach crying. I don't know, that insult just didn't come up as like threatening or. Well, they're not even threatening signs, it might be the right word to describe it. That insult just came off as really fucking dumb though. Come on! I was hoping I could fucking nail him to get another punch. Like another star for my punch. It's got like the exact same mechanics, except like I think the big difference of like this between Punch-Out is this is literally a like you get a little laser you can use too, but like compared to Punch-Out, you have the same fucking KO Punch-Out that has like very similar dodge mechanics. I'm surprised not many people have like tried to make their own like clone games that are close to Punch-Out. We haven't seen the series utilized too much either. Nintendo seems content to just leave it with not that many games. I mean, this isn't. Oh shit! No. Why did my guard not work when I tried to use it? I don't really. That's one thing I don't like about this game. As good as it is, there are a lot of gimmicky points in this game for some reason where the gameplay gets changed up a lot for not a whole lot of reason, and when they happen, it kind of just feels less than gratifying. Usually, like it's usually just frustrating to go through. This is one of those. Like I mentioned earlier, there's another one of these Punch-Out style boss fights. There's only 2 of them in the whole game, though. Oh boy, I'm not doing great on health. I'm like already halfway down on my health. Well, I don't think I've even gotten past this first bar yet. Just let me fucking get more attack power. Come on. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because other fight, you can like fucking combo it pretty easy and you'll get another star if you keep at it. Here, it's not really letting me, because he keeps fucking dodging away every time I try to fucking keep a string of punches going. Yeah, get fucked! I thought I was getting another star there, god damn it. Oh shit, this may be a loss on the first try. Oh wait, fuck, I need to guard. Oh no, thought I did. Shut up for a second, because he's got me in a bad spot and I'm nearly dead. No, this guy is like pretty good on his health at the moment. Oh boy, even if I get grabbed by this, it won't matter too much, 'cause it's kind of hard to dodge. Do get a little extra damage, but still. The bosses in this game get a lot of health meters. There's some fucking crazy shit in this game sometimes, so yeah. It's got like at least another 3 or 4 health meters, I think. There's a ton. This game knows how to fucking load up enemy health pretty bad sometimes. This is another example of that. Can I just have my fucking stars so I can fucking try to KO punch? Oh, not this attack. This is fucking hard to tell the dodge timing for, or how to get this sometimes. And I know what to do, but I couldn't get the fucking timing right. Shit. This isn't good. I'm about to die, and I don't have him too far down on his health yet. That's not a good sign. It did take me a few tries and practice, but still. Yes, I got another star. If I can get one more, that'd be really helpful, but I don't think I'm going to, unfortunately. Oh, I actually knocked him over again. Okay, I got my laser. The problem I've had with this part is I struggle to find a good shot to actually fucking shoot the laser at him. Same with the KO punch. You need him to, like, be vulnerable so he'll actually take the hit and not fucking, like, retaliate against you, which isn't easy to find an opening. I've tried. I don't know where the fuck his weak point to actually fucking exploit is here. I think I need to wait until he, like, tries to punch me and then fucking gets exhausted. Should check the controls. Okay, my laser is R. Okay, just need to make sure I remember which button to push for sure. Oh, I can try to fucking kill his ass off the next time I get a chance to. Hit him, don't fucking let him retaliate. Yes, okay, it actually fucking worked. There we go. And he's down. Fucking got him. That laser did the trick. Fuck yeah.
Platinum rising, screw straight!
And now we can just enjoy this and there'll be a few quick time events. This game is fucking amazing. The cutscenes are fucking awesome. Fucking destroyed the robot's head.
Luca!
Fuck yeah. Let me turn this up. I can't hear it too well on my TV. Oh shit, whip. Almost didn't notice the fucking whip prompt. There we go.
Such a shame.
There we go, that's good. That's when it lurched a little bit. There's like no actual boss fight left from here, just for the record, in case anybody's confused. It's literally me just fucking focusing on the actual quick time events that pop up in the fight. Now, I mean, it's not the last boss fight, it's just this boss fight has pretty much run its course.
That Gimme is not a gentleman.
Luca, listen to me. It's true. Your mother gave up her life to create Margarita. But that isn't the whole truth. Professor Margarita volunteered to sacrifice herself to become the computer at the heart of Earth's defenses.
Oh god, I completely forgot this twist. I don't know how. Fucking crazy twist to think about. This robot is his mom.
Professor Margarita.
Yeah, there's quick time events in this. I don't know why Platinum has an addiction to putting quick time events in some of their games. It'd be really annoying. I don't think too many of them turn into like game overs, but some of them do, so you have to be a little careful. I know it happened a lot with Bayonetta. You fuck up a quick time and then you fucking die and get a game over, which is kind of horse shit.
There was only one way. She turned herself.
Especially when the game fucking threw a fucking quick time at you out of nowhere and you weren't ready for it. You just didn't expect it, and the next thing you know, you fucking blink and you're dead.
Again.
You mean Mother Platinum is...
Yep.
Short. You were going to keep this short.
That's right, Luca. The mechanized remnants of your mother sleep deep within Mother Platinum. Professor Margarita turned herself into a machine to save humanity. She chose to live inside a machine for all eternity.
And she's pretty much dead now.
Are you even listening to me?
Quiet, you!
Poor kid didn't even realize the aliens deceived him the whole
Your
time.
mother is alive, Luca. She's the shield that safeguards humanity's future. Your mother is Margarita.
The robot,
It is crying!
Mom?
Yep.
Enough of this nonsense! It is time for the grand finale.
I'm ready to fucking kick this guy's ass. He's almost as unlikable as the final boss, but the final boss actually has the fucking somehow more stuck up and awful personality than this sack of shit does. Yeah, eat fucking fist! Take a nice fucking good punch to the face. Especially for fucking betraying a little kid and fucking with his emotions.
You did it, Red! Your tiresome speech lasted just long enough for the Virgin victory to restore power! I love it when you use the dirty tricks!
Green, dude.
Is that really that dirty? The dude fucking is willing to kill people over the smallest shit and is like a total sadist. I don't feel like he deserves any sympathy. I will say one thing about this game, the graphics certainly are not the most impressive. I mean, it was a Wii U game, but they certainly could look a little better. It's not that big of a deal, though. Art style is nice enough on its own, honestly.
Look, do you have any idea how worried we were? I'm...
Platinum.
Oh man. I think I'm almost done. I think there was supposed to be like DLC being added or like the new like remastered version. I don't know when that's supposed to come out, like as free for backers.
Shirogane Comet.
I wonder if they've even added any of the new content yet. Okay, there's Operation 008. I intentionally didn't do this at the end of my last session of the game because I wanted to have it so I could like start it up and finish this without too much trouble. I wanted to be like making sure I was ready to fight this and actually win, and thankfully, yeah, things went good this time, so I'm glad. But we still got plenty of story left. There's at least another 2 to 3 hours of game, I think, before this game wraps up its story. Maybe more, actually, if I'm not misremembering. Let's go ahead and check and see if we can buy any new items really quick. Been meaning to get some more upgrades. Oh, sweet, we can actually get one of the ones I've been eyeballing for a little bit. Yeah, let's get, where was it? Spike ball, I think, yeah.
Unite,
I can roll around and this will, like, protect me while I'm trying to move faster. One thing I don't like about this game, these are like your block and shield respectively, and you have to buy them at the beginning of the game. The guts and the spring thing, those are both things you don't start with. Thankfully, this version kind of recommends that you actually, it'll recommend you buy them, like in this version, not the original, but like, those are crucial, and they don't fucking tell you that in the original. I'd say it's decently long. I don't think it's like super long. This is like, I guess like 20 hours, maybe a little more depending. So it's not the shortest game, but it's not the longest either. It's got a decent, lengthy campaign though. You get through it and it takes a little while to finish it. Really good game though. You can tell like with how much thought there is and like how much of the story's made, like all the humor, all the way this game's like constructed. You can tell it's like really high budget, or at least high budget enough that you can tell like where they really put all their focus into this and they try to make it as good as possible. It shows how much love is in it.
Super reactor energy output dropping rapidly. Reactor 1 at 15%.
Oh boy, here we go. Now we get to attack the aliens directly in the next chapter. This will be fun.
Reactor 4 at 13, and Reactor 5 at 11.
That's not good. The fuck are we supposed to stay protected if the fucking reactors are shutting down instead of doing their job?
Force.
That looks so weird to see. Just because I haven't seen it in a while, but still, the fucking screen is basically shattering.
Jerk Armada's gonna be on top of us.
That's not good. All just fell apart at once. Yeah, the whole game, like the antagonists are these aliens. There's a lot of them. They do a really good job with like the actual theming. This next chapter pretty much lets you take the fight directly to the aliens, though. Honestly, I feel like I want to play more games that are like this. Obviously, this is good, but like I'd like to try more games that have aliens in them in general. There's usually some fun concepts out there.
All my fault. I didn't mean to do this.
Do not whine about it. Fix it. Huh?
If we are to split enemies evenly, how many each must we defeat?
Are you really trying to count them?
6 into 10,000 vessels.
How the fuck did you count that many in that short of a time span?
What is that? Whoever kills the most Pink's what? Whoa, now that's
brother.
a rousing plan.
Fucking really, this writing here.
Given the situation, I am going to pretend I did not hear that. You're not giving up?
You kidding, ankle biter? Now's our time to shine.
And time for Pink to show us her deepest, darkest, sadistic tendencies.
Please shut up, Green.
Got you like a trout.
Did I say something wrong?
I'm coming with you. It's not as if I have a home to go back to anyway.
Wow. You guys are...
Oh man. I love how, like, even though the game's story doesn't take itself super seriously, like in the best of this, it really fucking, like, it really shows exactly how serious it can get in the end, and the story is, like, super serious and actually, like, it's just really well put together. Like, all the best parts of this game come together in the last few chapters.
The sky?
So, this whole
Those when to be goofy and when to take a more, well, like I said, serious tone. I wanted to say another word, but I'm not sure what a better synonym for the word serious is.
To destroy them all? Luca?
Yeah, the last guy did kind of sort of remind me of that a little bit. Like, some of the antagonists, like the aliens in this, are really weird.
What was that?
Like, really, really odd.
I don't know. I just kind of...
The third boss is like a fucking alien fly, for fuck's sake, and he's like trying to smack talk them the entire time. It ends up being really funny though. It's just a dumb fly that he doesn't put up too much of a fight. It's not the easiest fight, but it's still funny seeing this little fly try to like talk to a bunch of humans that are way bigger than him, like he's like so tough.
Mom? Is that you?
Honestly, this whole game's storyline kind of feels like a movie with the way they handle it. I mean, I think this might be better than a movie story. I don't think movies would, like, probably do this very often. I don't know many movies that have, like, a story that's actually serious, but they crack jokes a good amount throughout the whole time the story's going. God, this looks so fucking amazing. I forgot how much I love the look of this game sometimes. The ending had some of the best looking cinematics. We're not there yet, obviously. We got a little ways off, and we're not going to finish it tonight, because I'm not up to fight the final boss tonight, but still. Also, we're going to get to have some fun with our powers, like, really soon. We got like 2 more we're gonna get. One of them we've already used, but another one that we get to use for the first time, and it's like arguably the best power in the whole game.
We'll make for the Shirogane Comet. If we can use the manual trigger to fire the antimatter particle cannon, with any luck we'll destroy the Gethjerk Armada. All hands, battle stations.
Roger.
I'm just thinking of it for like a start of a chapter. This one's had a pretty long startup sequence. There usually is a little bit of cutscene between like the beginning, but usually it's a little on the it's usually a little on the lesser side, not like too much cutscene. This had quite a bit, and I don't mind it one bit. I just there's a lot more than I remembered. Best power in the game. At this point, like, it's not gonna really matter if I spoil anything, because we're like near the ending stretch anyway, but like, basically or not really your antagonist, since your antagonist, he's technically an antagonist for a while, but like, you find a certain rival who has like a power to use like a boomerang thing. He has like he's the same powers you do, like quite a few of them. Let me see if I read this really quick before I say any more. There's move, fire, homing laser, sight. Okay, so this is another thing that's different from the norm. We're just doing some little shoot 'em up part instead of like normal gameplay. Run your cursor, we're gonna need to lock onto it. Alright, okay. Blast it away. Why do I not remember doing this part with the fucking shooting at all? Beat enemies to make them drop platinum stars. We would fire the high-powered laser. Okay, cool. Yeah, he has like a specific power that he uses pretty commonly in his fight, the rival I'm talking about, and now that we're near the end of the game, we actually get the chance to like we get him on our team like relatively soon actually, and as a result of this you get to use this boomerang power, and I'll be honest and I say the boomerang is possibly like one of the funnest things to use in the game, and it's also one of the most ridiculously fucking broken. Like, it is stupid strong, it has a lot of range, and it fucking kills all sorts of shit really easy. I can't wait until I get the boomerang again so I can actually have some fun messing around with it. Yeah, eat laser! Fuck yeah, that is a big-ass laser. I don't mind, though. I like how this game lets me fucking do all sorts of fun shit and mess around. Much as I don't like how the gameplay gets gimmicky at times, like, it's definitely not all bad. This is designed well, where the fucking shooting in this feels really fun to use. Oh, I'm supposed to do this. Okay, I was wondering why I couldn't fucking do anything about that. Okay, let's see. What happens if I break this? Does this kill them immediately? I know you can strike these and, like, it'll make parts of this fall off. It's really where the hammer is useful, if you can even say that. Like, you use it to smash certain stuff, like I was doing the last chapter where I was, like, breaking those little things into the ground. Okay, I think one of them actually fell off. So, we only have to kill one now. It's strong. I don't know if it's that strong. The final boss is fucking ludicrously hard. It takes all your fucking knowledge you've learned throughout the whole game, and it basically puts your skill in this game to the test. I remember I did pretty decent in this game. Like, even when I was like crashing on my second playthrough, I still struggled to like do good against the final boss because it's just fucking really, really unforgiving. More so than any boss in the whole game, actually. Platinum has a tendency for that, though. Like in Bayonetta, you get a really hard final boss fight. Same as Sable here, like the final boss is fucking really challenging. I haven't played like all their final bosses, so I don't really know how they go. Like I do know I've played bits of certain Platinum games. Oh, another one I almost forgot about that I like from Platinum, Metal Gear Rising is really good, and the final boss and that's pretty fun too. I don't think it's as hard as this game's, but it's certainly fucking really fun. And it's not stupid easy, but I'd say the challenge is fair in that game where you can beat it pretty well. One of these days, I think I'm gonna stream Metal Gear Rising. I like Metal Gear Rising a lot, and I don't think I've streamed any Metal Gear on the channel yet, so I'm not sure if I want to do like a proper mainline Metal Gear title first, or if I want to just jump into Rising just because I like the game. Like, I've played a few Metal Gears in my spare time, and I enjoyed those a lot. I definitely feel like I would play it on stream, though. It's good, and it's pretty much classic Platinum stuff, so I think it'd be fun to play for a playthrough, especially if people have interest in seeing it. The Flintstones again? Cool. I haven't watched it in a long time. Remember they made like some live-action movie of the Flintstones a long time ago. I don't remember when that was. That was fucking weird. Seems like a lot of cartoons took that route for movies, like going for live-action for whatever reason. Oh god, a fucking turtle again? Okay, fine, I'll take this stupid turtle out. Also, that reminds me, I really don't like how Disney has been like fucking, and like pretty much making all these really shit-looking live-action movies, and nobody wants them. It's like, please just stop, Disney. Why are you remaking the stuff that nobody asked for? What's the point in fucking taking like these storybook style movies that everybody loved and were like really good, and like they were animated well, and fucking transforming them into a fucking live action? Nobody wants this shit, so why are you wasting your time on it and continuing it? I'm guessing it makes them a lot of money. That's the only reason I could figure why they're doing that. I don't know. That fucking Lion King remake they made looked fucking atrocious though, and I've heard nothing but bad things about it. I haven't really watched any of those. Maybe I should check a few of them and see how their quality is. They don't look very good though. The Aladdin movie looks really fucking funny though. Actually, I might have to check out how dumb it'll be. I mean, I'm not expecting it to be any good, but I imagine the live action Aladdin will be really funny. Just, if nothing else, I imagine it'll look stupid. Pretty sure, like, the way they handled Genie was pretty funny. In live action too, like Kim Possible. I think I've heard about that a little bit. I haven't kept up, like, watching this stuff. I wonder if, like, them acquiring Star Wars was, like, maybe a hint that they were looking to do more live action. They've always done live action shit, but, like, Star Wars is pretty much all live action for the most part. Like, there's a few things that are, like, animated in Star Wars, but it's always been, like, live action with effects in it, so I wonder if that was maybe supposed to be like, yeah, we want to do more live action, so here's something to check out. Now we're working on Star Wars. Too bad. And I've heard that, like, most recent, like, the sequel trilogy is, like, not very good. And I haven't watched it. I've watched very little Star Wars, so I actually need to, like, catch up and see what it's all about. I need to. I don't watch... I mean, actually, I haven't watched a lot of movies, and I don't watch them very often. I need to, like, sit down and watch a bunch of stuff, and you'd think in quarantine I'd be doing that, but I haven't really had the time to arrange for it, unfortunately. Star Wars, I think I saw Star Wars Episode 4 at my brother's place, like, some time ago, and I've seen, like, the Star Trek remakes, like, a little bit of that already, but I haven't seen much of those. I've also watched that shitty, like, special they put up. I think it was called, like, the Force Day or some shit. It was pretty bad. I didn't like it very much. I'd never even watched Star Wars, and I could tell it was fucking trash.
They're so beautiful.
Hey, dude, check out the shooting star.
I haven't even watched. Actually, I haven't even watched, like, the Sonic movie yet, and I've been meaning to. Like, I was going to watch it, and then the fucking coronavirus, like, fucking threw everyday life into fucking chaos and array, and didn't get a chance to. I need to, like, look into a subscription service for, like, movies or something, maybe. I don't know what to actually bother with, though. I have a lot that I could catch up on. I'm not even sure what the last movie I went to see was. I guess Detective Pikachu, but before that I, like, barely went out to see movies. Just guess I don't care enough to get out and watch them very often. Plus, it feels really awkward going in a movie theater and, like, watching a movie all alone. It's not bad, but it does feel strange when you, like, see all these other people around that are sitting around people that their date or their family or whatever, and, like, you're just there all alone and not really watching with anybody else. I don't know. I don't really care much for it. I mean, it's literally just to see the movie when it's brand new. It's almost always overpriced, so, eh. Also, I like how this part takes, like, a Star Wars vibe, or not Star or Fox vibe to it. It's pretty nice and it feels good to play. You could tell Platinum really wanted to work on Star Fox. Too bad Star Fox Zero didn't turn up to be the best game, honestly. It was not the greatest in terms of quality, unfortunately. Much longer until I get out of the fucking robot. I don't mind entirely, but kind of losing a lot of health right now, and I don't want that. Hold on a second, but just remember there's a button for... No, there's no dodge button in this section. Just wanted to check. Okay, game, let me back on the screen I was on. I don't need to look anymore. I hope we get another Star Fox eventually, like in the near future. I like Star Fox. It's a shame the series doesn't always do the best. There was something I saw recently on a stream that I was wanting to check out that reminded me of Star Fox, so I might stream it one day as a little indie thing, I think, and it was called like X Zodiac, so I mean, I might check that demo out, and if it gets like a full, I don't know if it's released or not. If it is, then I could look into it. It looks kind of fun. I don't like classic SNES Star Fox very much, and I've tried to play it a few times. It didn't click with me, and this game is kind of styled like that, so I imagine that might not go over amazingly well if I played it, but maybe it's more fun than classic Star Fox is. It's worth noting I never actually got around to playing Star Fox 2, even though I've been intending to, so I'm still not sure how that game plays compared to, like, the original. Honestly, for me, like, my first big memory with Star Fox and what I liked the most was pretty much Star Fox 64, so yeah, that's the one that I have the most memory of. Can you please just let me kill this thing? Why do I have to fucking carefully dodge everything? This is kind of brutal considering I have, like, no health left. Oh, fuck. I'm surprised it doesn't give me a laser yet. Ah, fuck off, really? All that just to die? Unfortunately, if you hit continue, it fucking tanks your score. This game had that problem. Platinum does this with a lot of their titles, so if I want to fucking get a decent score, I have to fucking start from the beginning. Thankfully, most of that was, like, cutscenes, so I can skip through that and get into the actual action instead of waiting around too much. There we go. As soon as I can get this off my screen, thank you. Okay, let's try this again. A little annoying if they start you off like this and then you have to fucking survive a long session. If you die, it tanks your score. That's a little on the bullshit side, but I guess whatever. Yeah, I remember Disney Plus. I think I might actually look into that sometime. I need to get something to watch. I have enough spare money that I could. I don't know why. I never really got any streaming services, and I kind of wish I had. It was nice when, like, Netflix is like a platform for everything, and now everybody wants their own slice of the pie, so now naturally it's not as easy to get like a good streaming service to see the stuff you want, because everybody's fucking scattering all their shit between their different fucking platforms, so it's like, yeah, I can't reliably easily find a good one to subscribe to. Netflix and Hulu were like the big things everybody was on for so long too. I don't know. I do want to check out a lot. I might get Disney Plus eventually. I have a lot of series I want to catch up on too, so it'd be worth it. Okay, game, let's try this again. Hopefully not fuck up this time. I would do it when the turtle's here, but I don't think I can actually knock the fucking turtle off of this, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because that would be fucking significantly better than fucking knocking these panther fuckers, whatever the hell they are, off this thing. Like, those don't really happen to be as dangerous, so not really benefiting from getting rid of them this way. See if I can bait it, though. Come here, buddy. Close to me. Fall, 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 fall. Did I get it? We'll see in a second or two. Oh, I think I did, unless I don't see any spawning. Oh yeah, it worked. Fuck yeah. I love how they let you do that as a strategy. Fucking Just fucking wait until they're off the ship and fucking let them fall to their death. Fuck those enemies. Don't want to waste my time like more than I have to, so that'll save us a little bit. Oh man. Let me think for a second. I'm just like not sure what I want to talk about at the moment. Oh, actually, I'm gonna be really busy next week. I forget if I've talked about this already. I'm gonna be like streaming so much. Well, at least until before Origami King comes out. 'Cause I think the day before I'm gonna take like a day to myself to get my bearings straight. But I've got like 3 games I'm trying to finish. If you guys are interested in seeing streams, I'll be very busy for a while right now. I'm at a point where I've got a lot of games that I have to finish up on. Excuse me. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, I have a lot of games I need to finish up. This being one of them. There's a visual novel I'm playing, and then there's obviously Paper Mario's another big one, so we've got a lot. I'm not sure what I'm doing after I finish like most of the stuff I'm working on, because I know Origami King is going to be played through, but I mean, I like to do like 2 games at a time usually. I actually had like a plan for this and had like something I was going to stream relatively recently, and I found that I didn't really have a lot of time for it. Like I was thinking about streaming that SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated thing and like checking that out and seeing if I wanted to stream it all, so I don't know, I might do that. I'm gonna probably play it as a one-off first and see if I have enough interest in bothering with like a full session or not. We'll see. Like if I like it, then yeah, I'll do a whole playthrough, but if I don't, then nothing lost, nothing really that big of a deal. Just thinking about whether or not I want to is the thing there. Well, I'm gonna get that. I want to get that and have like another laser shot, and then I can hopefully get one more for the boss fight that I can hold on to. Let's see here, I was thinking, I haven't played Ninjala in a while. I've been meaning to play that actually, maybe soon, I don't know. I've been struggling to schedule good timing for like playing any multiplayer stuff, thanks to all the single player stuff I'm working on finishing actually. I haven't even played the Smash update on stream, even though I like played it in my spare time, so yeah, I got a lot of catching up to do. Let's see here. I'm kind of surprised we don't have any new releases to talk about, at least from Nintendo. I know there's like a big Microsoft presentation coming up like relatively soon. Like there's supposed to be like this Xbox Series X presentation. I don't know how that's gonna go. Hopefully that'll be interesting. I don't really know if I care a lot about Microsoft stuff, but I mean, their games could be worth checking out regardless. I'm sure Halo Infinite will be pretty neat looking.
Hey dude, check out the shooting star.
We're gonna be tomorrow or Friday. I'm sure you're not talking about Origami King, so actually, I think I'm going to be doing the next session on like, let me see, I need to think this over. I actually had like something I wanted to do tomorrow, because I mentioned earlier, I think on stream, that I was going to finish like a 4th of July game I started that I didn't really get all the way through. It's like a shitty Paper Mario ripoff, but I don't want it involved in my next 4th of July stream, and I don't care to resume it in like a year, so I want to finish it. So I'm gonna play that tomorrow and finish it as like what I'm doing. Also, I figured I would do another one-off thing tomorrow. Like tomorrow I'm gonna be doing some, I think I'm gonna get Duke Nukem like 3D World Tour. I actually like Duke Nukem stuff quite a bit, even though I never really clicked the gameplay. I played it on PC a few times and I never got very used to the controls. I don't know, it feels like the camera's a little sluggish and hard to utilize compared to like a modern FPS, and the thing is, I like Duke Nukem as a character especially, and I like the humor in the game. I just can't connect to the gameplay a lot, and I'm wondering if maybe me playing through like a version on a console that's like actually got like gyro aiming, like aim assist, maybe it'll make it feel a little better for me to play, because I love Duke Nukem as a character. I genuinely think that if the games are funny, I haven't been able to like actually connect to the games as much as I wanted to. Shame that had some problems later on in its life, like Duke Nukem Forever was fucking shit show despite everybody fucking waiting on it. Okay, I was gonna hold on to the fucking laser, but that fucking thing was like part of my health loss last time, I think, so not about the chance that. Need to fucking finish this. I'm pretty sure we're near the end of this segment and I can fucking get done if it just stopped fucking berating my health so badly. I guess, let's see, I mentioned that, and like I mentioned like Duke Nukem, so I think on Friday I'll probably pick back up and do some more of it. I would like to do like all of Chapter 6 and Chapter 7 on the next session and then finish the game on the next subsequent stream, but I can't really say for sure if that's what's going to happen or not. I'm enjoying my playthrough a lot. I just want to make sure I get done and I have plenty of like free time for when I get the next game. Obviously, I don't want to be still busy with the first while Origami King's out. That'd be a little bit awkward and maybe a little much to manage all that at once. I still don't have a fucking laser, so I have to fucking rely on homing shots and shit. Lovely. You know, another title I'm like looking forward to, I probably won't be able to get though, because of like the platforms it's on. I would love to pick up Crash 4. It looks really good. It's not coming to Switch, it seems like, though, so I don't have any way to buy it. God damn it, I was worried this is gonna happen again. Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh. I'm gonna try this one more time without resuming from continue, and I think they may have, like, slightly changed how the ranking system works so that you can continue without getting punished as severely, but I'd rather not chance it. Like, I want my score to be decent. I hate that I care so much, but I'd actually really want that good score. Oh, wait. Was that my fucking just, like, not paying attention? Because I'm noticing now, like, that says, like, homing laser, and also when you hit the A button, like, it seems like it shoots out the little homing missiles. I think that bar in the center is actually for your missiles. I didn't fucking realize that, like, earlier. How the fuck am I so blind? Ugh, I feel stupid not seeing that until now. I could have probably gotten through this a little quicker if I had used my missiles, too. I didn't rely on every resource I had, though. Let's see if we can do better if we're just spamming through our missiles. Yeah, this is getting me a little further, and it's doing a better job overall, I'd say. This is like the only problem I have with this game. It's a little unforgiving. The difficulty can be a little much at sometimes, as good as it is. This game doesn't know when to fucking pull back punches, and on a section like this where things are fucking weird and not like the normal gameplay, they could definitely afford to like let the gameplay be a little easier on the player rather than harder, but whatever. Let's try this again. I can do the same thing as before. I just need them to come off the fucking ship enough that I can hammer these bots. Oh wow, did I actually wipe them both out like that? Holy shit. Oh, I know it's only one. Fuck, I would have been really impressed though if that was the case. Hey, come here, buddy. Is that good? Oh my god, it's fucking avoiding it this time. Maybe. I need to hit one side and then leave the other up, I think. Let's see if this works. I would like to try and lure the turtle off, but something tells me the fucking turtle is so slow walking it won't make it to the edge in the first place, so whatever. Also, subsequent playthroughs of this game, or not subsequent playthroughs, but like, you know, like replays of levels in this are really fun. I've never got the chance to actually do it very much, but I can tell, like, when you unlock every character in this game, you get a really useful ability that you can use, and it's like called Unite Big. Basically, it lets you do these like big little shapes I'm doing, but you can, like, when you do it, you form like the character that has this exact power like a giant version of them instead. It does more damage. Like, it's much, much better for, like, actually attacking enemies. I've never unlocked it because I never bothered to go for all the characters, but it seems like a really crazy useful ability from like everything I've watched and like people playing the game, especially when they're doing like runs to get the best possible score on like previous battles they've done or whatever. Also, there's like a little bonus mission I think you get for getting every character, so there's a little bit of reason to replay it. God, come on. You fucking kill this thing already. This thing is seriously a nightmare. Slows the pacing of the game down a lot for no real good reason. Okay, I think it's got its fucking back finally exposed again. Good. Die, you fucking turtle! There we go. Let me see. I'm sure they thought Toad's in these two. I wouldn't have been too big of a twist, actually, with the whole fucking brainwashing with Peach thing. Like, that was fucking weird. That trailer has such a creepy fucking startup, honestly. I won't lie, like, that part was fucking weird. Peach being fucking origami and making this eerie speech to Mario. It would have been a fun concept. I do like the idea that you're teaming up with Bowser and, like, trying to get things back to normal. That's kind of a nice little change of pace. There is one thing about that that worries me, though, in particular, simply because, like, Bowser's minions, and that's, like, I'm kind of under the impression that Nintendo's going to fucking cop out on the fucking final boss fight and make it something really lame and uncreative again. I hope I'm wrong about that, but I don't know. I get the impression just looking that if they could easily fucking drop a plot twist at the end of the game and be like, oh hey, look, you freed Bowser and you unfolded him, now he's going to fucking backstab you and you have to fight him as the final boss instead of the villain they've been building up the whole damn game. Like, I hope they don't pull that shit, but I wouldn't even put it past Nintendo to do something like that. They seem to be very addicted to putting Bowser as the final boss in Mario games, and they don't seem to make many exceptions to that. It's always that way in mainline games, and I hate to say it, but it feels like they've kind of took that route with their RPGs pretty often now, too. Like, both Sticker Star and Color Splash had Bowser as the final boss fight.
You gonna make a wish?
I hope I'm wrong. I hope it really does happen to be something cool and creative. Especially after how, like, Super Paper Mario and, like, Thousand Year Door had good final boss fights. And I feel like the Bowser fight in Paper Mario 64 was really good because it was, like, the first time. And it was a neat way to see Bowser, like, taking this invincibility approach. It felt unique for the first time, at least. Also, like, I was wondering about this and thinking about it because I didn't, like, mention it until now, and I don't know if I brought this topic up, maybe I did, but, like, now that I think about it, like, I finally understand and remember how, like, it's easy to explain the difference between new and older Paper Mario to people. Like, there's one thing somebody explained that I didn't connect the dots on this that I should have until just recently, and that's that, like, older Paper Mario, like, the reason people aren't getting this, and they should, it's not about the fucking paper part of the game at all. If you think that, you're kind of missing the whole point of the series. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's, yeah, they're made out of paper, so what? That doesn't actually fucking matter that much. Like, the big thing to take note of in these games, and this is, like, emphasis in, I think, like, all three of the first games, like, they're all in storybooks. Except it's all got this, like, really good emphasis on storytelling, and the games are really fun. They're all done well. They've got the partners. It feels like something out of the norm for Mario. Whereas, like, more recent games have just fucking ran with this stupid gimmick of being paper and fucking run the joke fucking dry from overusing it too much. Like, I don't know. Feels like they kind of missed the whole point of why Paper Mario is beloved. I don't know, it might just be me there. I feel like they don't understand this. Especially since, like, the original title of Paper Mario isn't fucking Paper Mario, like, the Japanese version is literally named, like, Mario Story, so it's pretty obvious, yeah, there's a fucking story focus there. Okay, let's try this again now that we're fucking back here and we got a laser. We can probably do much more to this thing that kept killing us. I don't know why I mentioned I'm in Crash 4. This thing reminds me of fucking the Aku mask a little bit. Not too much, but it's got a similar look in it. Only a little bit, though. That's definitely a good startup to have all that damage on it. Okay, maybe. I'm gonna shut up right now because I don't want to die a second time. Or die a third time, I mean. You know what I mean, though. Oh, come on! Much enemy fire! Fuck! Oh my god, how the fuck are you supposed to survive this easily? We're at a pain in the ass, like, how much of a pain in the ass this is. Oh fuck! I panicked. God damn it. Hold on a second, hold on a second. I'm gonna look at something really fast here. I don't recall this fight being so fucking bad though. I need to like check something on YouTube for just a moment. Bear with me. I kind of want to try this from the start again, and I want to see if there's like a particular thing I'm missing for this that might actually save me some health to fucking handle this fight. I don't recall struggling with this originally though. What the fuck? Let's see here. I think we're actually near the... Well, we might be. I think we might be near the end. I don't know though. Hold on, let me, just give me a second to skip through this and see what's going on. Wait a second, let me see here. So... Are they using like the... Maybe it's because I'm not moving the reticle enough. Maybe I need to be moving it more. This guy has like significantly more health than the fight at the end than I do. That's frustrating. I had another problem area in this game, and I don't recall this one being that bad, and yet here we are fucking dying quite a few times. Okay, if we don't get it this time, though, I actually will fucking promise that I'll try to just do it from continue, but Jesus, I'm fucking losing my mind. Fucking not getting this right. Let me see this really quick. Pressure over an enemy to lock on it. Let me reread the controls too. High-powered laser, homing laser. There's the fire. Okay. I don't know. I guess I just want to move the cursor around more? I don't understand entirely. Okay, that does improve a little bit. Like, I can fucking shoot shit out of the sky easier. Maybe that's the problem here, actually. Maybe that's why I've been struggling. We'll see. I did mention this. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, though. Excuse me, mine the lock-on worked the first time. Huh. Definitely a little more responsive. Like, it's actually fucking shooting shit, like, as soon as I lock on, I think. Yeah. That's a lot quicker and avoids a lot less damage, too. Not a big deal, just still. Oh yeah, by the way, I've been like thinking about this for a little while. There is another game I've been thinking about streaming that's like similar to Paper Mario. I'm not gonna stream it anytime soon, but it's like called Bug Fables. One of my friends has been playing through it. It looks pretty good. I don't know if I am going to like it or not, but it's like got a close look to like the original Paper Mario games. Also, the gameplay looks really, really smooth, and it's practically everything I like about like the first 2, and it's honestly got a lot of good stuff, and I can tell that it'd be worth a playthrough probably. Maybe one day I might stream it. I mean, right now, obviously I'm not ready because I just started Paper Mario not that long ago, and on top of that, like, I'm also in the middle of shit, like, I'm trying to do very important stuff, like, I just want to get through these games I'm playing. I definitely have interest in it, though. Okay, I see why this is not so easy to utilize. You have to keep your laser, or not laser, you have to keep the homing thing, like, charged. If you use it too much, it runs out the meter on it, which is annoying, to say the least. There we go. Get rid of some of these guys. Okay, there we go. Whoops, shit, I was trying to skip that. My bad. Oh, man. I don't know if I brought it up yesterday or not, I can't remember, but I think there was a rumor of a Nintendo Direct, actually, in like a day or two, so... Not a day or two, when I say day or two, I got my date mixed up. I was gonna say rumor of the Direct happening in, like, July. I think it was mentioned, like, as July 20th was, like, a possible Direct for a new... Or a new date for a Direct. Shit, I didn't move fast enough. It doesn't matter, though. Like, I mean, this part won't kill me. I like the others will. Hopefully that ends up being real. Like, we need new announcements from Nintendo. It's been a while and we only have one thing to look forward to, so I welcome a new Direct. I can only imagine if we would have had, like, more cool shit to look forward to if we didn't have the coronavirus fucking stuff up either. Like, I'd feel like there were potentially a lot more things that could have got done. Like, I feel like Breath of the Wild 2 could have even made a release this year if they didn't have the fucking virus screwing up the world, since they've had a while to work on it since the engine's been done, and I don't know, it feels like they showed quite a bit off, so maybe I'm being a little optimistic on that regard, but still. Oh, there was something else I forgot about. This isn't super exciting, but it's like some news to talk about. Like, SNES and NES Online's getting another update, and there's new games being added to the online again. Like, they're adding Donkey Kong Country. I'm surprised how they've been taking their sweet time to fucking release, like, more first-party games on the service. Like, especially with, like, Donkey Kong. You'd think they'd get that up on there a lot quicker. Everybody likes it, and the whole trilogy should be up there, really, but whatever. I guess they're trying to build up hype with it. And I'm glad they're adding it. I might actually even consider streaming it. I like Donkey Kong Country a lot. One of my favorite older games on SNES. Let's see, what was this game? Oh yeah, there was like another game that got released on it that was like, or is releasing, I guess, on the Japanese version. They got like one different game. I kind of hate how that happens. I think some of them are Japan only, but like Shin Megami Tensei, like the original ones, apparently releasing on the Japanese eShop. I have never had the chance to play one, so I don't know what it's like, but it looks like a decent series, and I've heard a lot of people like hyping it up since Shin Megami Tensei 5's like on the way, supposedly. Supposedly, even though we haven't seen like any footage since the announcement, as far as I can tell, so we have literally no idea what it's going to look like. I still find it weird how we got fucking Joker and Smash, and meanwhile, Atlas won't fucking port over Persona 5 to Switch. I mean, at the very least, if they were gonna do something, they could fucking probably put Persona 4 on the Switch, and they kind of should, because they just ported like a version of it over to Steam. Like, for God's sake, if you're gonna put a Steam version up, why not put up a Switch version as well? Like, it's HD, it doesn't look like it'd be that bad, and it looks like it'll run well, so I'd be very happy to probably purchase it and check it out. I've been wanting to play Persona, never had an opportunity to. I know they're releasing like that Persona 5 Scramble thing, but that's not really the same in terms of looks. It looks like something completely different, and I get the impression that Atlas isn't going to treat it the same way as they would a proper Persona title, so yeah, I feel like that's not really going to matter. Plus, why would you want to buy a sequel game without playing the original first? And Scramble has been marketed as like a direct sequel to Persona 5. I don't know. It feels weird seeing Joker and Smash, seeing him and seeing like so many people praise him, and then meanwhile, even though he's in Smash, we can't play his game on a Nintendo system, and there's a fucking sequel to it coming out on the Switch, for God's sake. I think they're one of the, like, I think Atlas is one of the only companies that has third-party representation in Smash, and they don't have like any of their series games in the fucking base game. Like, or not base game, the console it's on, or on, and like any Nintendo systems. Like, there's something for pretty much every other character. Banjo is a legacy character. Hero is like well, there's always been connections between Dragon Quest and Dragon Quest and Nintendo, so that's easy enough. Apparently there's a few games of Terry's that have made it to, like, Nintendo platforms, so he's got something. But nope, literally nothing for Persona, more or less. I remember for so long I wanted to check it out, too. It's kind of a shame, because I was really hyped about it. Now all my hype is kind of gone because Atlas can't fucking bother to fucking release it when people want it. Now they're trying that shit of trying to get people to fucking beg for it, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna fucking beg for a game that you won't port over. Fuck off. I hate when companies pull this shit. It's not a big deal overall, but it's like, if you really want your game on the Switch, then stop fucking trying to make fans look like asses by fucking begging them to, or just getting them to beg for a Switch port, or even a port in general. Like, that comes off as extremely obnoxious. Like, I guess it's fine when people actually want it and do the asking on their own, but it does not come off as cool to fucking beg people to ask for a game. Ugh. I wish more companies realized that. I don't see too many that pull this shit other than Atlas, though. Oh, man. Wait a sec, I'm actually thinking. Come to think of it, well, we've got a lot of games that have been, like, teased that have been eventually coming to Switch, or just a lot of stuff in general that never made it and hasn't been, despite having, like, years of, like, build-up, like Metroid Prime 4, I think they're probably still working on it and, like, trying to make it look good, but, like, the fact it's been so many years without any gameplay footage is really weird. I guess that happens if you have to restart the game development, though. Like, might as well make sure it's as good as possible. I can agree with Nintendo there. Metroid is a good series, and having it held to a higher quality standard is only a good thing. Let's see, what else is there that I not remember? I mentioned Shin Megami Tensei already, since I already know about that. I'm surprised we haven't had, like, an actual trailer of Bayonetta 3 by now, actually, though. I'm talking about Platinum stuff, and I just kind of looked over that, not even thinking about it. Like, Platinum makes a lot of stuff for Nintendo, and they did put Bayonetta 2 as a Nintendo, like they did it as an exclusive for Nintendo, so you'd think they would be quickly trying to put something new out for it. Nope, it's still not really more than the initial trailer. Voice acting is good, that's nice to hear. I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna say, yeah, the voice acting is pretty good. Unless you're talking about something else. Sorry if I'm, like, completely reading all the chat. It's not like I've been intending not to. This segment here has actually stressed me out a bit. Okay, this hopefully will go better because we have, like, significantly more health to work with this time. So, theoretically, we should be all good on the boss fight without having the same problem of, like, all my health getting depleted. The biggest issue is my meter is, like, fucking gone right now, so I don't have any fucking homing shots to shoot at it very easily. Okay, if I keep shooting it, it automatically gives me more homing stuff. That's good. If I just do this, I didn't realize this. I should have, by a, like, last few attempts on this. I don't know why I'm being dense today. Yeah, fucking eat shit. Ugh. By the way, since I've already, like, mentioned, like, the Mario Remastered stuff on stream, but, like, if you guys could, like, get one game remade, what would you choose? I think I would, well, say one game. I'd like to get, like, the whole Pikmin trilogy remade, though. Also, I'm surprised we haven't heard about Pikmin 4. I think there was, like, an announcement for that a few years ago, and there hasn't been any update on it since then. Like, the fuck happened? Did it just get stuck in development hell? Like, why did Miyamoto tease it and then we saw nothing? That's really bizarre. I feel like this happens a lot with Nintendo, though. Okay, that should not have been that hard. I definitely made this out to be worse than it was. And I fucked up pretty badly. Any checkpoints? I think some levels have them and some don't. Not all of them do. I don't know if this one does, because I don't think I've got a lot of this one left, but I'm assuming, like, I'm gonna get either healed or get something. Yeah, it healed me there. Because I had a feeling we'd get some bit of mercy. I think that part actually triggered a checkpoint. Thank God we're nearly done with this mission. I don't know why I fucked it up like 10 times over.
Try to not get killed before we get there, dude. And for
I haven't even taken any damage yet.
Blow it up the minute we pull the trigger.
No time for idle talk. Hurry!
Why the fucking chastising me about getting hit when I haven't took damage in the second part? Not at all. Oh, fucking goody. Fucking homing blades shit. They're trying to damage me. This could be fun, trying to dodge all this shit. This game is good, but seriously, it really does need to learn when to fucking back off when it comes to difficulty. Okay, good. There's a laser we can utilize, actually. Good shit. I hope there's not another mini-boss, though. That was annoying, and I don't want to die from find another one. I mean, hopefully it'll fucking checkpoint me regardless, but there's no telling with this game. Honestly, it makes me sad this game, like, failed to do very well when it was out on Wii. Oh shit, where did that thing come from? It was just fucking behind me all of a sudden. Like, this game did not sell well. It sold like under 100,000 copies, and this game really deserved like the second chance. I'm glad they ported this over to Switch. Great game. This game could have probably had a sequel by now if it actually sold better. Definitely deserving of a sequel, in my opinion. Okay, well, fuck out of the way and not get damaged. That'd be cool. How much more is there left in this fucking mission, though, really? Ah, no, that's not fair. I'm not supposed to dodge a giant attack with, like, all that fucking range. Okay, am I nearly done? Please tell me I'm nearly done. Oh, thank God, that was close. This mission has been a little cutthroat in terms of the difficulty.
Where's the trigger?
Behind the bulkhead, you dope. Ain't no choice but to pry open.
Roger.
Holy shit. Ugh. I need a second or two to catch my breath. I might not talk for just a little bit so I can, like, feel like I'm not completely wearing myself down. Ugh. Just went through a lot there. Surprised there's a cutscene here, I guess. I don't actually know how much we've got left. I think the mission's, like, supposed to end after this, though. I don't think there's any more. I might be wrong. I think the next one's a little on the lengthy side. This kind of makes me want to play like more of these games like this, like space games in general, or like, well, I say space games, but anything that has this kind of theming. Like, I have a weird fascination when it comes to alien stuff and, like, also outer space in video games. It's usually really fun to check out games like that.
Output at maximum.
I remember fucking No Man's Sky being advertised as some fucking big, incredible game, and then it came out and it was dog shit and everybody hated it, and eventually they made it into the game they promised, but not until after like a year or two later.
Not sure who will get the worst of this. Well, 50-50 chance, right?
Never tell me the odds.
Please, Blue, no touching controls of any kind.
God damn. So remember that in the 5th operation, they're still angry at him over nearly fucking things up. Oh man. Feels nice to have this cutscene though after like going at this and trying my best to survive and not fuck up in the gameplay. Like having a moment to catch my breath is really nice. Oh wait, we're still going and I have a danger sign. Okay. Alright, we're gonna be blowing up all these things, I think. Fuck yeah, this feels satisfying after all this shit. Fucking shooting out all these fucking spaceships, honestly. Oh no, we're not letting them get too close to us. They're getting a little closer than I'd like, though, I will be honest. God damn, this is so fucking cathartic. There's like, yeah, you have to fucking just shoot them all down like this, and it feels good. You're fucking all that shit to just let loose on all these enemies. Nearly got them all. God damn. I don't see many games that do this, but there always is a good feeling just getting to fucking destroy everything. I think this is like one of the strong suits of Star Fox 2, like, not Star Fox 2 the game, but like Star Fox the series, I'm saying. Like, when you get to fucking go ham with your laser, just keep fucking wrecking shit, that's always satisfying. Oh man. Actually, speaking of like Star Fox stuff, there was something I was wanting to check out a few years back. I never got around to playing. Maybe I'll stream though. Like it's called Everspace. Might play that sometime. It was open. It was like a. I think it's like an open world or like roguelike Star Fox or something. I don't remember quite what it was like. It looked good though. Yeah, this level has been something else. This level fucking went very far away from the norm and turning into a weird shoot 'em up direction that I didn't remember super well. Whatever though.
Signals. A supermassive object is materializing 2,000 meters dead ahead.
I think we're pretty much, yeah, in like the last stretch of the level. If there's anything left, it's not much. I think we're about to just get right into Operation 009B though. Oh no, the screen and the fabric of reality is fucking shattering. This game is weird sometimes. I never understood when, like, movies and games do this shit, like how they pull this, like, oh, look, there's a fucking spaceship hiding out in outer space and it shatters the screen. It always just looks weird. Death Waxay? Is that what that said? What a weird name. Really weird.
Provisional size estimate complete. Diameter 200 kilometers. Volume 21 quadrillion 450 trillion square meters.
That's big, holy shit.
1 quintillion 675 quadrillion tons.
It must have been dimensional displacement coating. So this is Gethjerk's ace in the hole.
That was one impressive hole.
Holy shit, I keep forgetting how much this game can wow me. Alright, yeah, that's the end of this operation. It wasn't too bad in terms of length. Sweet, we got another gold medal. I haven't been doing good enough to get gold most of the time. It's usually silver. Prefer to do silver at minimum, though. It's always really satisfying when you get a platinum or a pure platinum medal. I haven't got those very often, though. The ranking system of this game can be brutal at times. Like, it's usually pretty fair, though. Pure Platinum's just like when you do everything perfectly and don't fuck up. Unfortunately, I think that means you also can't take any damage, so getting Pure Platinum is like ridiculously fucking hard. Wait a second, did I check all the categories or just like the one? I think I checked it well enough. There's like one ability I would want, and I've already got heals and other stuff that I really need, so most of the items I actually would want are gone. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, it lowers the score, so if I did that, I don't really want that. I'm trying to avoid letting my score go lower. So many items, and yet so many of them just fucking tank your ranking for the sake of using them. One of the only ones that doesn't harm your score is healing. Okay, right, let's do this. This one's, I don't think it's like super long. I think it might have been 20 to 30 minutes in terms of like level length at absolute most. I think this is like somewhat lengthy. And once we do this, like the only thing left is the final boss fight. I'm not gonna do the final boss tonight though, because I know I'll probably struggle and I could get stuck in like an hour or two long session of just fighting the final boss, so I'd rather not have to commit to it when I'm not ready. God damn, they have a lot of ships, holy shit.
Alice, plot an attack vector, now.
Yeah, we don't even bother with the ships. We're just going fucking straight into their base.
And hit that planetary fortress. Full speed ahead.
Roger. Platinum Robo! Boosters on max!
Actually, this makes it a little disappointing to think about. We only get to use the boomerang for like a grand total of 2 whole levels. Like, we get to use it this level and then the final boss fight, and I think that's it. Unless I'm misremembered and I only get it in the final boss, which I don't think is the case. The whole time, yeah, I appreciate it, man. I really do. I definitely won't be doing that final boss fight tonight, though, because I don't have the energy in me to attempt it. Or even doing a lot of long streams anyway, and, well, Paper Mario took up a lot of my energy, and I was hoping tonight's would be short, and then I got stuck in the first part of Operation 9 unexpectedly. Great game. Goddamn. Gonna feel weird going from all the stuff I've been playing and then tomorrow picking up to play a little bit of Duke Nukem alongside that other game I mentioned. Like, it's so different from all the rest of the stuff I've checked out. Okay, I don't think this part has a lot of the shooting stuff in it. I mean, I'm not certain. I definitely remember there being actual normal level in this part, so hopefully it doesn't take very long to reach it. Yeah, it's a little weird how right now it's only provided us shooting levels after that boss fight, and the boss fight wasn't normal gameplay either. I wonder how much of this was like their own influence versus Nintendo insisting they do this stuff. I don't mind entirely, but like, sometimes being a Nintendo fan can be a pain in the ass how they always want to fucking reinvent the wheel with like every game instead of just putting out stuff just that's new that people would like to play. Like, there's no reason to make every game fucking super creative. You don't do it with like every Mario game and every Pokemon game or every Zelda for that matter, even though some of them do. Like, it's fine to just release a new one sometimes and not bother changing things, and yet they use this exact excuse for stuff like Star Fox and like F-Zero. Like, I think Star Fox Zero might have actually turned out better if they hadn't forced the motion controls in the game. And I can say for certain, I'm sure F-Zero would be fine without some fucking dumb gimmick getting shoved into it. But hey, that's Nintendo. What can you do about it? They're stubborn and hard-headed and don't want to change. Yeah, I don't remember. I think this one might actually have checkpoints. I don't think the final boss has any checkpoints, though. I might be misremembering. Actually, no, I think there was a checkpoint between the 2 phases of the boss, but I think that might have been it. Even then, I mean, I don't know if it'll save it as a checkpoint properly, and you hit the continue, you lose on your score, so naturally, it's like, if I continue, it's from the load screen rather than from the game prompting me. That way I don't end up tanking my score entirely. I hate that factor of this game. It's a little annoying. It's not a big deal, but like, I genuinely would be a lot more pleased if I didn't have to fucking worry about continuing breaking my score up like that. There's the game, yeah. I don't think a lot of people have had the pleasure of playing this, unfortunately. I don't know how many people backed it, and I can say that, like I said earlier, it didn't sell well on Wii U, so there's not the most people who have had the pleasure of seeing this game and playing it. It is really good. Definitely one of the hidden gems that was on the Wii U, though. I mean, I'm playing the Switch version from Kickstarter, though, right now, just in case there wasn't any clarity. Oh boy, those are just like the boss, those things. Their design looks really similar to him. The one from the last chapter, I mean, not the final boss, obviously. I think he mentioned he was like a high-ranking officer, and like, there's some that are really similar in appearance to him, so I'm guessing he's not the only one of the same alien race that was like that. I'm guessing he's just one of many.
Let's go.
Let's see. Gold, not bad. Okay, I'm assuming we're about to get into the actual normal gameplay now, finally. Yeah, there we go. Finally, it's been a while. Even though we're using this thing, which is a little odd. Actually, this isn't completely the normal gameplay, since you saw earlier I was like forming stuff and like basically fighting with like forming different shapes, but right now we don't have that ability since we're all alone. What is this?
Right on! I knew that would work!
He just hijacked the robot. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember, I think they all pilot their own here. This is a fun segment though. This means I can at least form more shapes again.
Noticed something? A button on the floor labeled autopilot.
So he's an idiot and he didn't do anything, he just hit the autopilot. Never mind. He somehow managed to make his moment where he was doing something cool look really stupid.
Out and take him over. Then we'll all be styling in super robots. Let's rock, baby!
Alright, let's see. Can I make the shape with this, or is it not enough? Oh, I have to hit them and actually, like, recruit them first. Okay, that's fine. I actually had, like, an item earlier, like, a very specific thing where it was, like, recruit enemies. Like, it was only in one chapter, though, for whatever reason. Like, it was, like, if you grab this remote, you use it and convert the enemies to your side. For some reason, it never shows up again, though. I don't know why they decided that they would utilize this item once and then it would never be used again. I guess they thought teaming up with the enemy wasn't a good thing for the game. I don't know. Also, I've been trying, I can't seem to form anything. I'm guessing it's because I need to recruit all the robots.
All wonderful ones piloting bipedal assault weapons.
There we go.
Unite circuits to high def mode. Maximum output. Giga Unite hand, activate.
Why Giga? Whatever. I like the naming in this. This game is goofy. It doesn't take itself seriously. I never noticed it originally, but like this game has a lot of parallels to like Power Rangers. Especially transparent to see this like when they're so they're in these giant robots or like they're fucking doing all sorts of crazy shit. Like it's far more obvious that there's dumb shit going on like that and they're being really cheeky, and it fits the whole team thing more since it's a hero game. Like I guess it actually makes sense to make the comparison to the Power Rangers. I don't know why I never noticed this on my first playthroughs. I guess I just didn't pay enough attention. Okay, what do I do here? Just smash it? No, I guess I need to do something particular. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this thing. Combo has like a very specific way that this works wasn't obvious since I don't think I've explained it very well. That little multiplier over in the corner where it shows like a little 2 point whatever right now, like that's my combo score. The more I raise it up, the higher my combo goes. So I keep shooting and like, or I keep slashing to get it up, and I think it around like when you hit like 4.0 it actually caps your combo out as high as it'll go for like platinum rank. So you just keep using the gun, like doing that, you can get your rank up relatively quickly and get your platinum. Once you've reached like 4, you don't have to keep comboing, you can just focus on killing the enemies. Sword and the gun seem to be the best for comboing too. That's what I've learned through my time playing it. Okay, come on, break already. Thank you. There we go, cool. I hope we get to see the fucking boomerang soon. I don't know if we will. I know it's not too far into the chapter, but it's not, and I don't think it's like super early either. It is a cool power-up. Really cool. God damn, there's so many enemies on screen. I think this might be one of the few times where you see this many. Most of the time there's only like a few, and like the bigger guys do all the fighting. Oh man, I'm gonna miss this game when I play it again. Not like huge amount, but like the playthrough's been satisfying and really fun, and I don't know, it's been a real treat to play through this game for the first time in a while. I like this game a lot if it wasn't obvious. I hope we get Bayonetta 3 this year. I wonder why there's not many trailers. I think the time between like Bayonetta 1 and 2 was, well, it was kind of long, so they didn't have anybody helping them get the development started, but I think when they actually started development and Nintendo was helping them, it took like 2 to 3 years at most to like get the game developed and out there. And yet somehow we haven't seen anything of Bayonetta 3 since its initial trailer, and like it's getting close to that same amount of time it took for Bayo 2 to get released. I feel like we should have some gameplay to look at by this point and hopefully judge off of, and yet nothing's cropped up. A little weird. I'm not gonna rush though. I do prefer high quality games over fucking shitty games. It's like that famous Miyamoto quote that everybody brings up. A good game is good, but a bad game will forever be bad. Something like that. I remember the exact quote. It's been a long time since I've heard that quote either. Oh man. It's a shame we have to wait so long. Come to think of, what are some like big name titles that are going to be releasing like this year, just in the near future? I think Cyberpunk's supposed to be coming out this year. I hear about that a lot, and I never bothered to like look into it too much, but I do think it looks interesting. Probably won't play it. It's got, I think it's about the same guys who made Witcher. How long has that game been in development for there though? Like fucking 3 or 4 years or more. They teased it and it hasn't had like much gameplay. It's really weird seeing this thing get teased and see nothing. Seems like a lot of devs do this where they fucking like make a game and then you don't hear anything about their stuff for several years. Like look at Rockstar, and same with Bethesda, especially when you look at like Elder Scrolls and GTA prospectively. Like it's been a little while since GTA 5 released now, and we haven't seen anything out of GTA 6. All we've seen is a fucking PS5 port of GTA 5 that nobody really asked for. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Bethesda. I guess they're just busy with their other projects. I do wonder though. I mean, seriously, it's been a long time. I guess Todd Howard's too busy fucking re-releasing Skyrim for the billionth time. I have to wonder if they're ever going to fucking run out of systems to keep releasing that game on. Fucking released it on a bunch of stuff, then they released it on Switch. They had made like a fucking, whatever it was, I think it's like a remastered version or something, like higher definition graphics or whatever. That was odd decision to see. Meanwhile, you can mod the game to look even better on PC than it already does. It's like, I don't know. Oh fuck, it's getting smaller and smaller. This is getting like Star Fox difficulty. They fucking pull this shit where you have to go through these small little holes. I do not want to get hit here, please.
Everyone all right, team?
Oh my god. That was fucking crazy. I thought I was about to fucking hit the wall and fucking have another continue moment. I did not want that to happen. Come on, open. Keep it open. Ugh. Swear to God. I'm sure we're gonna see a fucking port of Skyrim on PS5 and Xbox Series X now. That's right, I'm surprised I haven't seen Skyrim being ported to fucking toasters. I don't know why I brought that argument up and like wanted to talk about that. I just find it weird how so many companies re-release their old shit over and over and over again.
I promise.
Oh man. Okay, good. That took a while.
These jerk matter readings are higher than anything in our databanks.
We need to blow that reactor. Alice, can you get a read on the
Come to think, I hate fucking insta-killed stuff in games. I was worried I was gonna fucking bump into that wall. I mentioned the whole thing about the quick time events. It feels bullshit though when you fucking do one thing wrong in a game. Fucking really punishes you hard for no reason and fucking immediately die over a slight fuck up. That feels absolutely awful. Ugh. This game would definitely benefit if it took out some of that stuff, even though it's a good game.
Good. We'll provide cover fire and wait for that shield to drop before moving in. Alice, give us a particle scan of the fortress and let P-Star know where that generator's hiding.
Roger.
Team, fall in!
Roger!
Okay, what is it now? Oh, glider, okay. Whew. anybody still here? Just checking. There haven't been any messages in a while, and YouTube's not showing any, like, actual... Oh shit, I didn't even realize I was being attacked. Yeah, no, YouTube hasn't seen or shown any messages in a while. I wish more people would tune in for this game. I genuinely was hoping I'd get some more people that can drop by. It's not a big deal. I appreciate everybody who views this, but it is depressing when, like, I do a stream and nobody watches the stream at all. Wait, is that it? I don't think so, but still. Oh, today, friend tomorrow. What is this? Oh, is this about to be the point? I think it is. Uh-oh. This fucking robot from before. Remember this asshole from, like, the 5th chapter? Still here? Okay, that's good. Just checking. YouTube's view count does tend to glitch out sometimes, so I never really know, and it goes to 0. Oh, there they are. There's the ones that's not the rival. It's not the rival I'm thinking of. He's one of his henchmen. He's also got one of the cooler powers, though. This Naginata thing is really fun to use. You get to use it like a chapter or 2 before this, but you don't get continual use out of it.
Bit off more than you can chew this time.
Fuck yeah, now we get a little bit of defense and we can fucking smack him away from us. Oh yeah! Good stuff, good stuff. God, this is such a badass segment, I love it. Fucking, even your former rival fucking is helping you out here, although he hasn't joined in on the fun just yet. I'm glad these guys, like his henchmen, are helping us, though.
We shall follow your lead once again, wonderful 100. On your
they really fucking, like, excuse me, what's our looking for? Yeah, they amped the hype up until, like, 11 on this. Like, they really fucking put this into a fucking good part here at the end. I'm glad I toughed this out. I almost had, like, a moment before where I fucking went through fucking and rage quitting on this because of, like, a bullshit part in the game. Space pirates? Yeah, they're technically space pirates. Like, they actually have Gorkin, their leader, like, recruited them to help him on some quest, and hasn't been the nicest leader than them, though. Okay, here we go. Now's the boomerang I was thinking of. There we go. Fuck yeah. This part is awesome. I love it. This boomerang shit. It's also a really strong power-up. There we go. There's the leader I was talking about from their space pirate game. Also a fun character. He's a goofball. Oh, this is fucking good shit. This is like riding in style fucking going on a goddamn boomerang fucking... Oh shit, I didn't realize I fucking... Oh, come on! Really? 2 hits and I'm dead? I hadn't gone through the last one doing this. I'm gonna pull this off again. I'm sorry that it's like wasted some time. It wasn't my intent. I mean, you guys can tell by looking, hopefully, that yeah, there's a lot of like cutscene though, so it does add into the time a little bit and make it kind of not the easiest to deal with. Okay, actually, this isn't too bad. They only sent me back to here, so I can still do pretty decently and get to where I want to without too much trouble, but they had to put me on the fucking hard part of all the parts. Or at least one of the hard parts. I definitely just played really badly last time. I was trying to get it through that bit and ended up fucking not watching my movement really carefully. I fucking got obliterated because I wasn't being careful about the lasers. I thought I could, like, slice the lasers by fucking hitting them like that. I think I might actually have to just dodge them. It's been a while, so me fucking up that sequence shouldn't be that shocking, and I apologize, but can't really help it. I'm not the best at games, I'm willing to admit. There we go. Skip through the cutscenes as quickly as we can to get back in this. If we can just avoid getting hit, that'd be cool, because I think that might actually stack up when I get help, and I'd rather have as much edge to actually work with as possible. I think I figured out what I was doing wrong before with this. It's not easy to work with, but I think they launch in the same place you're at, so you have to, like, try to lead the shots. Ugh. Fuck. Kind of weird how all their fucking minions are fucking being shot at me. Oh, that's what that was about. I didn't realize that for a second. bow today, friend tomorrow. Yeah, that's definitely in reference to these guys.
You definitely bit off more than you can chew.
Yeah, there we go, we got this.
Wonderful 100.
Oh shit, I say that and I wasn't paying enough attention. I had an itch and I thought me spamming the button would have worked out better and I shouldn't have got complacent.
Prince Forkin's first mate, Chugi.
Whatever, it'll be okay. I think I'm gonna be fine.
Past introductions.
You have not yet left for your homeworld.
Careful, careful, careful. I do not want to fucking take more damage though.
Crew had a change.
Oh, come on! Have to be extra careful now.
Once again, Wonderful 100. On your command.
Roger. Wonderful 100.
Come on, get me back in the other part that I was in. I don't want to be behind for long. Well, the fucking robots are getting a little on the annoying side, and I'm kind of nervous, and I'm gonna get hit if I'm not careful. Good as this game is, yeah, like I said, it does not know how to fucking chill out with the difficulty settings. I mean, I did choose normal, that's because I didn't want to play on the fucking baby easy mode. Okay, there we go. Let's hope this goes a little better than last time. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that's what happened, is I fucking got hit by a laser while I was trying to dodge the... or not dodge, trying to get away from the robots and like trying to stop them, and I bumped into a laser beam. The lasers are still dangerous after all. Jesus. A little much on the lasers, don't you think? Good thing the boomerang is fast. So much dodging. It is pretty badass, though, how this works. Oh shit, there's so much to fucking move around. This giant fucking laser grid, holy fuck. No pressure, just don't fucking hit the laser. Oh, thank God I made it through there. Okay. That was kind of scary for a moment, I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit. This game is badass, though. I do love it.
Well, if it isn't the heir to the throne of the roaming Rulo.
Let me just let the game speak for a little bit. God, this game is fucking making my heart race today. Holy shit.
Vorkin.
There's quite a few, I think. It starts off with like 3, but there's like an unlockable hard mode, and there's actually an even harder difficulty than hard mode that you can get. I'm not sure how you unlock it. It's called like 101% hard, I think.
So, you're here to, what? Find a nice place to curl up and take a nap?
Why do you continue to struggle, Blunder Red? Your strength is gone now. It must be. How can
what are you fucking talking about right now, working?
An army so great.
Oh, he's saying that because of the fact we're fighting this alien armada, and they are fucking huge and dangerous.
Friends?
Yeah, like this armada is fucking gigantic. They must have like hundreds of thousands of soldiers, and they fucking invaded Earth, and because the Wonderful 101's the only one that can oppose them, it's fucking hard for Earth to defend itself. Okay, right, let me see here. Really? Do I have to get closer to it? Oh, there we go, that's better. That does some serious damage, holy shit, just look at how much that thing is taking damage. Combo is not going to be the best because I'm not getting it very high, but I mean, whatever, I don't care. I'm going to try using the gun a little bit, try to get my combo score up. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can get it to 4 like I normally do. Oh, shit. Can I not fucking attack it? It's fucking... This thing is particularly special type of annoying because, well, basically, it fucking, like, has a little laser beam or whatever you want to call it. Not laser, that's not the right word. There's like a little beacon that comes out of this, and when it does, it basically disables all your morphing, so you can't actually fucking... you can't actually fucking attack it continuously and carefully, or it'll fucking disrupt you. I think maybe I should try to just fucking break it instead of combo. I get the impression there's probably another enemy nearby anyway that I can combo off of that'll come up after I get rid of this fucking garbage here. Also, look at that fucking damage. Holy shit, is it fucking really tearing into this thing. Like 3 boomerangs all hitting it at the same time. Okay, that's annoying. Fucking giving me my extra time for a thing I bought, but I can't fucking use it proper because the thing keeps fucking flashing out my abilities. Let me see, maybe if I make a bigger boomerang it'll help a little bit. No, not a whip, I want a boomerang. Give me a second. You have to do these specifically too, because it fucking registers how it wants to for like these powers. You have to do. Oh wait, was that actually a boomerang? Oh, it did. It looked like the whip was being formed. Like the last 2 you get, I think, are formed by like drawing like little stops in the actual transformation. You have to complete it once you keep drawing it. The rest of them are just like a single shape. Okay, almost. I need to fucking die already. Come on, I've fucking hit it like a billion times. Also, goddamn, that thing moves fast. How the fuck would you even form this thing in the first place? I don't even, like, I'm thinking like this, like, it fucking turns off their powers. It's like a fucking kryptonite-powered laser beam or some shit. I don't understand that. I guess it is already wacky though, so something like this shouldn't be that fucking out of the norm for this game. Yeah, fucking turn the fucking power off and fucking really wreck this goddamn ship. Just fucking smack it with as many boomerangs as we can and make it fucking crumble before us. There we go, now a really big one to fucking really let in some damage. Ah, shit. Problem is that they keep jumping and then cancels out the boomerang. That's annoying. Really annoying. The jumping itself's not the thing that's causing it, though. It's the dodge. Every time you dodge, all your guys come back to you. Oh, boy. Come on, just let me fucking hit it. Why do I have to sit around and waste all this time with this thing? You know, this is a problem I have with a lot of games, and this is a problem I have with this game in general. It's not a big deal, but, like, I hate when games are, like, really good and they have, like, a really great pacing, and then one thing in the game fucking breaks the pacing up really badly, like that turtle enemy I mentioned, and also this thing right now is doing a good job of fucking breaking up the pacing of the rest of the missions. It's like, sit here and keep smacking this thing until it fucking explodes. God damn it! It's getting faster, too. Oh, come on! I can't even get close enough to fucking dodge at this rate. There, that's all I wanted. Thank you. Break! For God's sake, it's like got one sliver of health. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Where's the... Oh, there's another one. They really like these generators for some reason. They're fucking everywhere. I guess you need a lot of energy to power up like a spaceship, though. Oh yeah, I was talking about alien stuff that I liked before. Actually, since this game has like an alien theme, I figured it'd be good to bring something up, alien-related stuff, and I forgot. One thing I really want to play in the future, I don't know if I ever a chance to, maybe through emulation, Destroy All Humans. That looks fun, like a really neat little alien game. Basically, go around, I think, like brainwashing people as an alien, like trying to take over Earth. It's a dumb concept, but it's really fun looking, and I've seen a lot of people say it, or seen play it and like say it's really a great game. I've never played it. It looks good. There's like a few Destroy All Human titles, I think, though, and they're all fun, from what I understand. I play a lot of games that have aliens. It's not a lot that are, like, not so serious, unfortunately. Signal Sim looks good, too. That's a different type of alien game, though. Like, you play it and you search for aliens and, like, try to watch the sky and shit.
Shield generator
Oh,
destroyed.
here we go. I think
Mission
we're near
accomplished,
the
team.
end, maybe, of the
Wonder
mission.
Red's
I'm not
Virgin
certain.
victory.
If
Virgin
it
victory.
is the end, I hope we don't fucking get
Virgin
punished over the
victory.
bronze rank. I want at least silver. Uh-oh. Powerful jamming signals keeping us from setting a lock on the Virgin Victory.
Look out! The ground is caving in!
Yeah, no shit, it's fucking breaking! Is this... Wow. So they put these things in this room just to fucking screw with us. It was literally pointless to break these things. I didn't remember it.
I'm in. I'm not running anymore.
The Virgin victory won't let us down. Team.
Oh, you guys will probably enjoy the final boss. At least the monologuing and all like the speech, though. Not sure it'd be the best in the world, but like, it's very, very good and developed well. Like, I feel like if the villain's reasoning for why they're attacking Earth is so fucking stupid. Can't wait until we get to that point so you guys can see it all. It's literally like their own damn fault. Okay. We have to destroy this thing, I think, and then after this, I think we get to near the checkpoint, 'cause I'm pretty sure that we're supposed to have another mission before we go to the final boss fight, so there's no way this is, like, the end point yet.
Plug it, Bastille.
Oh wait, it's over? Okay, they dropped the little wonder mark that you go to every time in front of me. Okay, that explains why it was done. Cool, silver rank. 20 minutes plus the fact that I had to reset like once over a death. Not terrible. Alright, yeah. I had a good time with this session. I'm gonna save the game though and stop. I'm gonna just make sure I'm ready to call it quit. I don't want to jump into the final boss fight right now. I'm not in the mood to try and fight it. It would probably take me like an hour or two because I get the impression I'm not completely warmed up enough that I know what I'm doing. Even if I don't want to practice it too much because I want to be able to still remember it decently well without seeing all the twists again. I just want to relive it. So yeah, we'll do the ending and like the final boss soon, like on, I don't know, maybe like Monday. I'm not really certain. It's going to be finished next week along with a few other games. So yeah, there's our stopping point for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. I'll be back tomorrow and we're going to do something special for a little bit. We're going to do like, well, we're going to finish that stupid Trump game from the July the 4th stream, and then we're going to do like another game. We'll do Duke Nukem for a little bit, and I'll probably check out like the online support as well as the single player. Maybe if you guys like it, we'll consider doing like a whole series of like streams of Duke Nukem 3D. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Hope you all have a great day or night, and I'm off for today. Bye, everybody.